What's going on, baby? Welcome to another episode of Gag with Geeks. I am your boy Will, aka Geeks, your favorite Geeks, your boy. Now, recently, Karen Huger from the Real Housewives of Potomac, for those of you who watch Housewives shows, she was released from prison. So everybody's, excited that Karen Huger is released from prison. So we're gonna get into that, but first we're gonna check out the video that sent her to prison, or the DUI that sent her to prison. Because even like on the show and stuff, if you watch the show, I don't really keep up with the Real Housewives of Potomac like that, but I do see little clips and things. But there was this body cam footage that went viral prior to Karen going to prison. And let me pull it up real quick for y'all. Yeah, so we're gonna play this clip. Like, now, prior to Karen going to prison, this was the arrest that led her into prison. It was a DUI. Thankfully, she didn't hurt nobody, and she didn't hurt herself. But Karen clearly in this video was towed down to the ground, drunk. So we're gonna play this clip and get into this little gag right here for the day. Let's see.
I'd rather her not do a lot of talking at this point anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset after the thing. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight, ma'am?
She said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you have it?
Were you coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You're coming from Bradley?
Or wait. Where you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Wait, can you hear me?
They asked Karen what happened. Do you remember the accident? She said yes. What happened? Actually, nothing really. Karen was towed down to the ground. She was drunker than the quarter brown, like the country people I grew up with say. But her husband Ray, you see on this clip, he gonna be trying to step in and talk for her because he knows she slithered down to the ground. So he gonna step in and try to talk to her and save her, but it wasn't enough to save her, Karen.
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait.
You
I
don't?
wouldn't listen to that.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's doing fine. Looking for your license,
No,
ma'am.
Ray, we don't need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much you drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you
No,
want.
I was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink today? That's my question.
See if your license is in here.
As soon as we catch fire, right?
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one on. He's writing. Bowles is working on the acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles, one of my.
All right, I'll check.
Can you answer everything
Okay,
for me
okay.
first?
Right.
Thank you, dollars.
No, that were two. Karen, how much are you
No, I
drinking
can talk to my husband.
Okay, can I
Talk
talk
to
with?
my husband.
Talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in
Okay.
this incident.
No.
He can help me translate or get you
No,
to
he
cooperate.
is. He is.
Okay.
He is. You're okay.
How much you drink tonight? How much alcohol?
Ray, are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying.
Baby, Karen looked up like, don't ask me that no more, how much I had to drink. But she ain't said nothing. She tried to keep it cool as best she can. Like, a lot of things with these reality TV stars or just these celebrities in general, your celebrity and your star power ain't gonna save you all the time. Especially when you do something as, detrimental as this. Now, I'm just so grateful Karen did not hurt nobody. And we gonna get into, I'm gonna play a clip for y'all a little later after this about showing Karen coming home or whatever, and she getting out of prison and stuff. Little clip that I found. But I'm really glad Karen didn't hurt nobody. But yet like I say, she was towed down.
They're assuming that you had more than you should have.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
all I had.
But
Y'all heard Ray just stepped in trying to say it, but that's her husband right there. He say, assuming that you had a couple of bills, assuming that you had more than you should have. Not, I know you had more than you should have, because he said the police right here, and I ain't going to incriminate my wife, and We just gonna say assuming. Yeah, so you had to use them key words. Assuming. He ain't gonna incriminate her like that. So, Ray tried to step in for Karen, but obviously it didn't work because she did end up going to prison.
You had a couple of beers?
That's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. I wasn't with her.
Okay, that's why I'm trying to communicate with her.
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Pretty really good. Sweetheart.
I don't see your license here.
I think one of my...
Somebody got him?
Yeah,
somebody
got
it?
has.
Because the bag was right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we needed to write an accident report.
Okay.
It's okay. So Ray, darling, what did you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers.
Yes.
And you're coming back.
Yes.
You said that you got run off the road.
I did.
Did you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median, and then hit this tree as well.
Okay, or one of the dark, hit the median, and hit the tree.
Yeah.
Ray, can you pick my purse up, though?
It doesn't take much.
No, it does not. Sweetheart, can you speak to me, please?
Okay.
Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
Still smoking?
No, it's on fire. All right.
Okay. So that's the end of the clip I got here. Here, let me come back on the screen. Karen done hit the median. She hit a tree. She hit the median, and then she eventually landed off to the side of the road. But I am just really so glad Karen did not hurt nobody, because that was hurt nobody or hurt herself, So I'm really glad she didn't do that. But let me play this clip. I'm trying to find this clip for y'all about her getting out of jail. And again, this is fair use. So all you YouTube, what this is DC news, whatever the news is in DC. Because Potomac is up there near DC. So I'm using this under fair use. Don't be trying to copyright my stuff, because if you do, you ain't gonna get none. Because I am monetized. It's just a hobby for me. So let me go back to it. I got this right here. Okay, we're gonna play this news clip about Karen getting out of jail, out of prison. So Karen was sentenced to a year in prison, but she served 6 months and they let her out early. And then it was another clip where Andy Cohen from, he hosts all those housewives shows on Bravo. He was on TMZ and he said he would love for Karen to come back to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Because let's just keep it above. Karen is the star of that show. For that franchise, the Potomac, she's the star of it. Like it. I watched it in the earlier seasons, and Karen, she was always my favorite because I love her delusion. Like, she's so delusional, like the whole grand dame, and just thinking she more than what she is. Like, the whole pretentiousness of it all. Like, I really enjoyed that from her, but it was just so funny. But she really believed in her head, like she that grand dame, and I loved it. I love when people think highly of themselves. So Karen was always my favorite, and she had like the best, reason comebacks and things too, because she really used to gag me and gag the rest of them girls on there. So let's play this news clip about Karen getting out of jail.
Well, developing now, Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger was released from jail today after her DUI conviction. DC News Now's Kevon Dupree covers Montgomery County for us. He was at the Montgomery County Detention Center as she drove away with her team.
Karen Huger was released around 11 o'clock Tuesday. While she didn't speak, we got to see her moments after her release. These were the first few minutes of freedom for Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger after serving 6 months into her 1-year sentence. Huger was sentenced in February by a jury for driving under the influence. In March 2024, she was involved in a crash near Oakland Drive in Potomac. Chantel Wright waited eagerly outside the Montgomery County Detention Center in hopes of getting a glimpse of Huger.
I also went to her sentencing in February. And so coming here was kind of like the culmination of what happened at the end of that.
Wright says it was a nice surprise to see the reality star.
For everyone out here to see her wave and to say hello. My vibe from her was relief. She's free. She can go home, sleep in her own bed, have her own shower, Hopefully go to Tally Ho and have some breakfast, her favorite breakfast spot.
Wright hopes that Huger learns from this experience.
Karen has a wide reach of people, followers, and I think that it would be awesome if she became like an advocate for Mothers Against Drunk Driving or some kind of, do some kind of community service in that aspect to kind of flip the story of what happened to her.
Huger will be on probation for 5 years, and she's not allowed to drive for the next year. In Potomac, I'm Kevon Dupree, DC News Now.
All right, y'all. So that was, let me come back on the screen here. I think the young lady at the end, she gave some very good advice. There we go. She gave some very good advice. I think hopefully Karen would start like some type of programs or do some type of outreach, go around and talk to people about the importance of not drinking and driving and things like that. And she is on probation for some time, for what they say, 5 years. But the good thing about being on probation with a lot of these celebrities is they would still let them work. So she could still, be out and about. Like if she was to go back to the Real Housewives of Potomac and start filming with the whole cast and everything, she could still be out and about as long as she working. Like I know judges real granting them celebrities, they be getting special privileges and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just glad Karen ain't hurt nobody or hurt herself. Karen in her 60s, so I knew they was kind of gonna let her out a little earlier than that. But y'all drop down in the comments and tell me how you feel. Are y'all happy Karen is out of prison? How you feel? Do you want her to be back on the next season of the Real Housewives of Potomac? I think they got their next season is coming out next month. So being that she just got out of jail, she ain't gonna catch that. She not gonna be on the next season, but she probably gonna be on the season after that. But let me know how y'all feel, and I will holler at y'all later.